Does anybody remember Steve Urkel? Do y'all know Steve Urkel up here? Y'all do? Okay, all right, awesome. So I was Steve Urkel when I was a kid. And I wish I had a picture. I don't have it with me, but I wish I had a picture. But I was Steve Urkel when I was a kid. I had the exact same glasses, I had the exact same shirt, and I had the suspenders. I was Steve Urkel. But a lot of kids would pick on me for that particular reason. You know, they would point at my glasses, how thick they were, and how silly they made me look and so forth. But it was one teacher that cared enough to observe the situation, and she sat next to me one day, and she said, "You know your glasses make you beautiful, right?" And then she said these words to me, and this is what really caused me to be the best student that I could be for that particular year, because that was the year that I made perfect attendance, and it was all because of the moments that I had with her. Because I would go home every day and tell Mom, I don't want to go to school today. I would play sick, and Mom knew I was lying. She knew I wasn't sick, but I would play sick because I didn't want to face the bullying that was happening. But she sat next to me, and she said, "You know you look just like a celebrity, right? And the other kids don't." And so I took that, and it absolutely changed my perspective of myself. I look like a celebrity and y'all don't. And so it changed the way. It was simple, but it was effective enough to where that put a smile on my face. As goofy as the smile was, that put a smile on my face though. And that year, again, I made perfect attendance. It was the only award that I ever got throughout school. And it was all because of Miss Jones. Because Ms. Jones sat next to me and told me, how do I feel good about this particular day? How do I feel good about this particular moment? And so she painted a totally different picture for me that allowed me to see it. And you all do the same thing, is that you all paint pictures for the kids. They come to you, they have dreams, they have ideas, they have aspirations. As small as they are, they really do carry these things with them. And a lot of times they look to you as the person, as the example of, I want to be just like Miss Jones when I grow up. I want to be just like Mr. Smith when I grow up. That's who I want to be like, because you are sometimes the only positive example that they might have. I know in my situation, I didn't come from a lot of resources. We went to bed sometimes, and if we got a half a slice of bread, that was pretty lucky. But it was even more lucky if we were able to put mayonnaise or mustard on top of that half a slice of bread. And so we didn't have a lot of resources. We didn't have no name brand shoes. We didn't have that stuff coming up. And so for me, going to school was watching these teachers inspire and instruct and show up with passion and the right attitude. That for me was a driving force. And it started in 4th grade with Mrs. Jones. That's where it started. And a lot of these kids are the same way today, is that they're showing up and they're looking to you. You are their source of motivation. You're their source of reasoning. You're their source of, yes, I can do this. Remember, your motto is, I can, I will. And those kids are coming in with that same mentality. You know what? I can because they can. And I will because they will. And so you don't ask the question of can they, you ask the question of will. Because when you start asking the question of can, then you're questioning the possibility. But we're not questioning the possibility. We're only questioning if they show up, if they are here. We are here also to make a difference. We are here to impact their life in a way that they never imagined before. And I know the last 2 years has been totally tough because of this pandemic crap. And I know most people are over it. But we are phasing out of that, and we are getting back into the motion of doing what we love, doing what we're supposed to be doing, not having to worry about all of these mandates and covering your face for this, that, and the other. Kids, they want to see your smile. If you cover your face, you know, guess what? They can't see your smile. And you can't reciprocate that back to them, which makes them smile also.